What's up, everybody? My name is Dennis, aka Mr. Motherfucking 808. You already know, you've been here before, right? And if you haven't been here before, well, you're in for a treat. I'm about to react to not one, but two songs from a legendary band that, for whatever reason, I haven't got around to reacting to in, Jesus,
Oh.
2 months. 2 months. It feels like it's been 3 weeks, but I just found out today it's actually been 2 months. The band is called Falling in Reverse. Ronnie Radke. He's a badass, if you didn't already know. I've reacted to probably 10 to 15 songs of theirs, and have basically loved every single one I've heard. This one was recommended to me by one of my subscribers. We're gonna start with the song called The Drug in Me Is You. And then the second one, The Drug in Me Is Reimagined. So with that said, you know what time it is.
No! God, please, no! No!
Let's get into it. Shall we?
I heard a knock upon my door the other day. I opened it to find her staring in my face. The feel of mortal stalking still reverberates. Everywhere I go, I drag this coffin just in case.
He reminds me of, I can't think of the band, but I think it was Panic at the Disco, and if it's not him, it might be other bands that had that same kind of whiny, I think I call you men when you want away.
What the fuck is that?
It almost sounds like his older music. It seems like instead of finding his own sound, his own identity, he was trying hard to sound like other artists, and he did do a good job trying to sound like other artists, the ones I've heard so far. But the newer Ronnie Radke I've heard songs in the last 5 years, he sounds way different than this, and in my opinion, that's a good thing. A very good thing.
My body's tremble as it shivers down my spine. Adrenaline kicks and shifts into overdrive. Your secrets keep you sick, your lies keep you alive. Snake eyes every single time you roll with crooked dice. I felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook the hand of doubt. Running from my past, I'm praying feet don't fail me now. I've lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be.
It's pretty solid. I'm not gonna say I'm in love with it. I like his newer music. I personally don't care for this sound of singing. I call it whining because it kind of has, to me, it's the best way for me to describe it. It almost sounds like what people would label as emo back in the day. Keep in mind, I'm older, I'm 41, but back when I was in my early 20s, this would have been labeled as emo. If that's what they still call it today, well, then that makes sense on why it's sounding emo-ish. But I've never been a fan of these types of vocals as far as the tone. Not what he's saying. What he's saying and singing about is fine. It's just that tone. It's always been kind of for me. But the instrumental sounds great.
Trying to consume the drug in me is you. And I'm so high on misery. Can't you see?
And I'm not trying to take away from Ronnie. It still sounds good. It's just not my cup of tea with the tone that he's using in this particular song. I've heard a couple others of his, again, that were like, I don't know, 12 years old or older, and they sounded similar to this, and I kind of said the same thing in those reactions too.
I got these questions always running through my head. So many things that I would like to understand. If we are born to die and we all die to live, then what's the point of living life if it just contradicts? I felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook the hand of doubt. Running from my past, I'm praying feet don't fail me now. I've lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. I can't believe.
Ooh, she's a little hottie right there up front. They're all hotties, but that, oh my goodness.
I'm actually meant to be trying to consume.
The one right there, In that khaki uniform. Ooh, my goodness. Come arrest me, please.
The drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery. Can't you see?
Dude is going crazy on that guitar.
I've lost myself. You tried to reach me, but you just can't help me. So long, goodbye. You try to save me, it won't work this time. 'Cause now I've lost my fucking mind, and there's no fucking time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to
It's not a bad song. When I say that the tone of it's kind of anthem-y, it still is a fantastic record. I'm still gonna peg this. We still got a little bit to go, but I would still peg this at about a 7.5 out of 10. That's what she said. It's still a good song. 7.5 is no laughing matter. Hell, some of my top 100 songs you can pretty much consider a 7.5 to an 8. So it's definitely not a bad song. It's just not my favorite style coming from Ronnie Radke, if that makes sense.
The drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see? Can't you stop?
God damn, dude was just going crazy on the drums. I want to play the drums again right there.
Can't you stop?
Damn, boy. And they are all foxes up in that video. What's the over and under that Ronnie smashed all of them? Hey, I gotta make it funny, right? I'm trying to make it a little bit funny at the same time. The song was called The Drug in Me Is You. It's not a bad record by any means. That's a solid song. I could even say it's up to about an 8, 7.88 for me. But it sounds like early 2000s kind of emo. My ex-wife, she loved this kind of music. I like harder metal, especially when it comes to the vocals. But again, still a good song. I'm gonna put that one at a 7.8.
There he is, beating that dead horse.
Round 2. This one is called The Drug in Me is Reimagined.
I heard a knock upon my door the other day. I opened it to find her staring in my face. The feel of mortal stalking still reverberates. Everywhere I go, I drag this coffin, just in case.
Loving the piano. Loving the vibe of this one already more than the first song. And this is a more current song. To my knowledge, this one is about 5 or 6 years old, so this is more current Ronnie Radke.
My body's trembling, sends shivers down my spine. Adrenaline kicks and shifts into overdrive. Your secrets keep you sick, your lies keep you alive. Snake eyes every single time you roll with crooked eyes. I felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts a 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook the hand of doubt. Running from my past, I'm praying feet don't fail me now. I lost.
I like that bar right there. You could tell I already knew that was coming in. As soon as he said, I pray my feet, I already knew he was going to say, fail me now.
I shook the hand of doubt. Running from my past, I'm praying feet don't fail
Same.
It happens all the time.
Same.
I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume. The drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery.
Same.
Can't you see?
Bipolar, ADHD, manic as fuck, no medication. I relate to all this, but I'll save you the trouble.
I've got these questions always running through my head. So many things that I would like to understand.
Same.
If we are born to die and we all die to live, then what's the point of living life if it just contradicts? I felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook the hand of doubt. Running from my past, I'm praying feet don't fail me now. I've lost my
Way better. This song is way better than the first song. Obviously, it's completely different. It's not even the same genre. But for me personally, if we're just talking like a battle between the two songs, this one right here is so far a 9 out of 10.
my goddamn mind. It happens all.
And I've been playing piano my entire life, in case you didn't already know if you're not a subscriber. So anytime I hear a beautiful song played out on the piano, it's already a fucking win in my book.
The time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume. The drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery. Can't you see? I've lost myself. You tried to reach me, but you just can't help me. So long, goodbye. You tried to save me, it won't work this time. 'Cause now I've lost my fucking mind. And there's no fucking time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume. The drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery. Can't you stay? Can't you stay? Can't you stay? Can't you? Can't you? Can't you?
Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. 10 out of 10. That song is a 10 out of 10. And in case you haven't noticed, I haven't blinked once for like the last 3 minutes straight. Absolutely perfect. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Do me a favor, share this. Do me a favor, drop a comment. Let me know that you've also lost your fucking mind. The way I also have and have been for years. And nobody seems to give a fuck. Nobody. Much love, everybody. That one's a perfect 10. 10. All right, there, I blinked. We'll blink one time, a couple times. Ronnie Radke coming through with an absolute banger. The Drug in Me is Reimagined. Flawless. Flawless fucking victory. I can't say not anything negative about that song right there. That song was absolutely a smash. 10 out of 10. And if we're gonna rate the two songs together as kind of a compilation, the 10 brings the other one up to almost a 9. So 9 overall, 10 for this one, about a 7.8 on the last one. Goosebumps. Absolutely love that record. Much love to everybody. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Hit that share button. Share it with someone, maybe on Facebook or something. Help me get more subscribers. It'd be cool. I'm busting my ass on these things over here, all right?
I am out this mud.